And finally tonight, someone has used new computer technology to try to solve a centuries-old mystery. Millions around the world believe the Shroud of Turin once covered the body of Jesus, leaving a searing imprint. Now, a new documentary takes this belief into a new dimension. It is one of the most baffling mysteries in science and faith. The Shroud of Turin, on it the negative image of a face and body. First revealed in this photograph 100 years ago. Graphics artist Ray Downing collaborated with the History Channel on the new documentary, The Real Face of Jesus, joining up with one of the few people in the world to actually have examined the shroud by hand. He discovered that clue in the cloth, the three-dimensional image.
There's something missing, and that's what was the shape of the cloth when the exposure was made. We had to provide that and complete the data set.
So with computers for the documentary, they have now recreated how the shroud would have been draped around the body. He says their 3D imaging reveals so much blood on the body.
The amount of blood we found in the Shroud of Turin was extraordinary, beyond what I had envisioned. It's very dramatic to see. He was brutalized and murdered many times over.
And here, a Jesus, far from the blonde, blue-eyed one from years of Sunday school. But what about that carbon dating in 1998 that found the cloth was only 650 years old?
We now know that that result is wrong. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. The dates that they gave for the Shroud of Turin are incorrect because we have an artifact, a painting of the Shroud of Turin from 68 years before the outermost date.
To this day, no one can explain what ancient chemistry could possibly have produced a message like this on a cloth.
Artists and scientists studied the Shroud of Turin to develop a 3D image of the face that millions worship as the Son of God.
Does the Shroud of Turin and my depiction of Jesus look the same? Yeah.
Seeing this image provokes a host of reactions.
It looks like the way I would picture Christ.
Pretty realistic view.
It's kind of questionable.
ABC's Jim Sciutto showed people at the Vatican.
As you look at this, do you think you are looking at what he actually looked like?
For some, an instant spiritual connection.
I see love, I see compassion, I see my Savior.
For others, a reaction a little less holy.
Jesus is hot. Very good looking.
He's not a bad looking guy.
I think he looks younger, rougher.
Flowing brown hair and power out of his fingertips.
Some people just don't buy it.
It's unclear if the shroud is real. I believe that that's an accurate picture of whoever the shroud belongs to, but it's unclear if that shroud belongs to Jesus Christ.
However you look at it, the drive to create this image and the intense response to it is another illustration of the profound role that Jesus continues to play in so many lives.
It doesn't matter how he looks. It's what he did that counts.
For Good Morning America, Dan Harris, ABC News.